Alright boys, welcome back to another Q&A Sunday. I'm going to answer the questions you guys put on last week's Q&A, and if you want to participate in a new one, all you have to do is comment on this video a question, and I will answer it on next week's Q&A, and it will keep going like this until I want to stop Q&As. So let's start off with the first one from King Hayden. He said, how did you come up with your channel name, Second Gaming? Now, Second Gaming, originally I wanted to upload, and I still do, short videos, not like YouTube shorts, but like just generally speaking short videos. And so I came up with Seconds of Gaming, because it was going to be small video clips, maybe over a minute, but generally small video clips of gaming videos. So I was like, alright, Seconds of Gaming, because it all adds up. But imagine if you're asking someone to look up, hey, my YouTube channel is Seconds of Gaming. It just doesn't sound fresh, it doesn't sound good, it sounds too hard to write, someone forgets the apostrophe, they didn't put the things in the right place. So I'm like, you know what, let's just drew it down together to Second Gaming. Now a lot of you think it's the placement, second, as in like first place, second place, third place. It's not. It's for Seconds of Gaming. To those who knew that, you're an absolute G, but that's what it is. And then his second question is, would it be possible for someone else to start selling Kusa if they got a jailbroken PS4? Absolutely. It's just I had the idea to start selling Kusa. Hell, I could have had the idea to start selling master classes since I'm top 15. Like, it's not up to me to tell you not to do it, but technically speaking, if someone does have a jailbroken PS4, they can start selling Kusa. But don't forget that we have a whole infrastructure that we do Kusa on that's well done and stuff, so you'll have to do your own certificates if you want to do that, and or more, but technically yes, you can. And then Hyper, I don't really get your question. He says, are you racist? If so, what is your dream? There's like some Martin Luther King vibes in this. I don't get it, but the only question I can answer is, are you racist? Well, I don't know. You'll have to ask the CEO of racism, Ham Solo himself. As you guys know, he is the ultimate racist, right? So I'm gonna have to ask CEO of racism first. We'll see what he says, if he thinks I'm racist or not. I recently applied for a racist certificate, but I didn't get a plaque yet, so you know, I'm just gonna have to wait for that. Obviously, guys, this is a fucking joke. If you really took that seriously, you are a absolute Alright, next question. It's from Random Edits, and he says, are you a certified businessman? Now, I've actually gotten a couple people ask me this since with the whole Kusa thing, and no, I am not a certified businessman. But my question to you is, what makes it what makes someone a certified businessman? What is the standard? I need to know what the standard is to know if I fit in the standard. But since there is nothing there, I can't really answer a yes or no. And if your follow-up question is, well, do you have a degree in business? No, I don't, and I will never get one. I don't believe you need a business degree to say, oh, I can do business. If you really want to start a business, figure out what you need, who your clients are going to be, and go fucking start it. You don't need a business degree, if that was going to be your actual question afterwards, because I feel like that would have been a good follow-up. But no, I do not have any kind of business degree or anything, if that answers your question. Here we have Tardy coming up again with the saucy questions. He says, if you have 4 fins on one team, all fin glitching and HVV, can you get full recharge rate and damage reduction, etc. with all the fins? Now that's a good question, and a lot of people thought about this, and so did I when I first figured out about fin glitching. Because if you think about it, when one Finn's boosting 3 people around him, because that's HVV, right? It's you plus 3, so 3 people around him. I believe it's around 35 to 45% damage reduction. Let's put it down to 25, right? For easy numbers. So if there's 4 Finns and they all do 25%, which is low, by the way, it wouldn't be 25. Well, let's, for the example, technically you should have 100% invincibility, right? And no, and same goes for the recharge rate. And that's why if you see my videos, I never do more than 1 fin glitch. I'll have unlimited Anakins, limited OBs and stuff, but I will never have more than 1 fin. And the reason why is, if there's 4 of you all fin glitching, only one of the fins effect of the fin glitch will affect all of you. So if 4 of you are fin glitching, you would think it's 100%, but instead you guys will all be getting the effect, correct? But it will only be the effect of 1 fin glitcher. So unfortunately, you wouldn't have 100% or how much you think. You'll just have the effect of 1 person in your team doing the fin glitch. So essentially, you're just wasting 3 other fins, because it's basically having 3 fins that aren't boosting really, and it's only 1 of them, instead of having Obi-Wan or Rey or Han or someone who can actually do some critical damage. So no, the myth has been busted. I've busted it a while ago. It is very fun to have 3-4 fins, just aesthetically, but it does not make you or your team any better. There's no pros to this. It just looks like fun, but there's no pros. You're better off with going with 3 Anakins and 1 Finn. That is my favorite combo. And then Lucid Dream here asks the real question: how to get Kusa? I'll link it below. And then Joel Khan here asks, is there any way to get Kusa on PC? I mean, do you really need Kusa on PC? Have you seen what Kusa gives you, and have you seen what settings you have on PC? Doesn't it seem a little similar already? Doesn't it? TK asks, what's your favorite Battlefront 2015 DLC map? Now, I can't just say one. It's gonna have to be a Bespin one, to be honest. And there's some good ones on Outer Rim as well. But I can't just say one. And also, Scarif had some pretty good maps. Scarif, generally speaking, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but Scarif had some aesthetically good maps. So honestly, I might have to say the Carbonite Freezing Chambers for one of my favorite maps. There's not one on top of the other. There's like a bunch of them that are my favorite, and then I can't choose from them. But one of them that comes straight to my head, because I can't think of all of them right now, is the Carbonite Freezing Chambers. That one, when they came out, I gotta say I was very excited for it. Out of all the maps that ever came out, even on Battlefront 2, that's the only map where I was actually looking forward to it. On any other DLCs we've got, even Battlefront 2, I never really look forward to the map. I look forward to the heroes. That DLC map was the only one I actually looked forward to, and it did not disappoint. Atlas asks, what games do Kusa work for other than Battlefield 2? It works on Battlefront 1, and then that's so far what we've tried, but technically it should work on also other games. And he also says Trump or Biden, and I'm guessing that's who I would vote for 2024 election. Also, I'm Canadian, so it's not I can vote, but if I could, it would have to be Donald J. Trump, my boy. Alcatraz says, how long can you render a spoon unusable in a diplomatic situation? I have, like, the clueless of clues on how to answer that.
Then I went did it again. I told you never go on the road. I got what they waited for. I'll run from nothing, dog. Get your soul.